And we're live. You got this? We're good?
Yeah.
All right. Chest workout. Guys, before doing anything, you got to be ready to train. So, the way I start my chest workout is with some action for the rear delts, getting everything loose, okay? So let's hit it. Come on. This can be done with dumbbells, machines, whatever. Just get a nice good motion going. Really opening up the chest. Put a lot of blood into the rear delt. All right, take a quick breather. How's everybody? Everybody on board? Okay, round 2. All right, so normally I would do like 3 or 4 rounds, but you know, this being a video, going a bit shorter. Then, starting the actual chest work, I prefer floor flies. Floor flies, you really can't cheat, okay? So you activate the pecs by touching the floor with the upper arm, not with the elbow, okay? Let's do it. So floor flies, as the name indicates, is because you're on the floor. So you can see my upper arm touches, but the elbow does not, because then the chest would relax. Get a good squeeze. So now I'm getting a decent pump. My cameraman Gil is everywhere on board. Yeah? Good. How are we doing? We have people watching? So now I go a tad heavier. Again, this is still part of my, so to speak, warm-up. So I wouldn't go to failure. I would just, you know, touch and go. You know, I'd stop about 2 or 3 reps before I actually reach failure. So normally I do about 4 sets of this, but because I don't want to bore you guys and Gil has to got back to work, keep this a bit shorter. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. Flat bench, bad exercise for the chest. I know, Arnold did it, blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing though. The flat bench is mainly triceps and shoulders. If you have long arms like me, you're not getting anything out of it, okay? Which is why I set up this. The floor press. Why? 2 reasons. You can't cheat. There's no moving the upper body. And your shoulders can only go down till here, because there's the floor. Now, when doing any pressing, you gotta remember, the pecs do this, right? That's their main function. So when you're pressing, you must have an inward intention. So even with the bar, the idea is I'm bending this thing together. Okay? So let's try 225. So I do this as stop, touch, and go. So I get like 5-6 reps. Should I try 315? We're asking the audience. Yes, no. What are your reactions? Trying for 3 plates or leave at 2?
Let's go for it.
Can you guys hear me okay? Is the sound okay? Can you hear?
Let's see the comments.
Sounds good? Good. Oh, we're out of plates. All right, let's try 3.
Paul saying signal is frozen.
Everything okay? You guys can see? Good. Alrighty. So, remember, bending it together. So, I hope I didn't promise too much here. Well, it's heavy. Good. So that would be the main power part of the workout. From then, we move on over here to the cables. And we'll do a mechanical drop set, where we start with flies, then into a shorter angle, where we do push flies, and then chest presses. Okay? It's about like 8 each. So it starts. 8 flies. And then 8 push flies, sorry, spaced out. Elbows a little bit more bent. And then chest presses. So the more you fatigue, the more help the chest gets from the tris and the deltoids. Got that, everybody, or do it again? Another round? So, flies, push flies, and presses. So that would be my third chest exercise. Between this and the next one, those that trim me notice, I use like active recovery, which is, in this case, I'll be doing behind the neck pull downs, just to loosen up the chest a little bit. So that would be 2 or 3 sets. It could also be a rope row, any of that sort of thing, just to take tension off. Understood? Everybody good? Moving on. You know what's a great exercise for the chest that nobody does? Banded push-ups. You twist the band once, this is about 70 pounds, but they come in all sizes. Just put it behind you. Wide grip, warping the floor. And then as you fatigue, lose the band. And then hit a quick pose. We get a lot of blood in. Since I'm toying with the idea of competing, should I compete? What do you think? I'm too old? I'm 40. Maybe if Musclemania opens up a grandparent class, that'd be great. Okay, do this again. So even in those 15 minutes, we got a pretty good pump. Who wants to see some tricep stuff? By show of hands. But since we're here, those that train with me know this, but the 3-step triceps is really a stroke of genius. So you're taking 3 big steps back. Here, you feel main at the bottom. Then coming in here, midpoint of the motion. And here more on the top. So you work an entire strength curve. 3-4 sets, triceps are cooked. That's pretty much all I have for you guys today. So if you don't speak, happy 4th. Next week we'll be training legs. All right guys, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Hit me with questions, emails, whatever. Thank you so much for watching.